Hi, I'm CJ Altenberg of Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We appreciate you tuning in again today. If you've been watching some of the videos here lately, we've been videoing a lot of our stock combos. The reason why is, and we talk about it, is the growing popularity of stock combos because of how versatile the trailers are. You know, we talk about being able to haul horses, livestock, and also toys. You know, your side-by-sides, four-wheelers, motorcycles, anything like that. So those trailers can double for you and have a lot of application. The other thing is they hold their value extremely well. We have a hard time getting them in on trade because one, a lot of people don't want to get rid of them, or two, they can sell them themselves, you know, privately and put a little bit more money in their pocket rather than trading in. And again, they're very easy to move because usually they've got a friend that's wanting that trailer if they ever do, but a lot of guys want to hold on to them. So we've taken it a step further with this trailer behind me today. We have a living quarters stock combo right here. So again, we can incorporate livestock, horses, toys, whatever you want. And also on this trailer here is we have the full living quarters on this trailer. So these trailers are growing a lot of popularity as well because you can maybe squeeze a few more horses on. Again, toys, livestock, anything like that. So let's just start into this trailer because this is kind of a cool one because we really like the layout of this. It's the very popular 14-foot short wall, and I'll show you why when we get into the trailer here. But first, I'll just kind of show you. We did a couple little upgrades out here. We do have the dual jacks on this trailer. The reason why is it's a bigger trailer. I mean, it's almost 34 foot on the floor, and it does have a slide out, so we have that stability of the dual jacks. And then we went from the standard 20-pound LP bottles to 30-pound bottles. We understand that, you know, you might be going somewhere for a long trip. Maybe you're taking this up to hunting camp, something like that, and you don't want to be continually having to swap those 20-pound bottles. So we like the 30s, and it's a very simple upgrade for us, but we really feel there's a lot of value to it. In fact, moving forward, anything that we order for inventory, we're putting those bigger bottles on them. And we'll get into it a little bit when we get to the back, but as you can see, you know, Logan does a great job on vortex lining these trailers. You know, underneath this gooseneck, on the gooseneck drop wall, you know, that vortex gives a lot of strength to it. In the stall area, I feel like it really deadens the noise in there. It's not as echoey and things rattle and make noise. It really reduces that quite a bit. But they do that on these trailers before they kind of start putting the exterior skin on these trailers. We'll go ahead and jump into the living quarters. And like I mentioned, this is a 14-foot short wall. This is probably the most popular layout right now, just because it's a good size living quarters, but we're not a massive living quarters. We're not getting in that 16, 18-foot short wall range for you to get dual seating, dual sleeping areas down here. So on this 14, Logan's done a really good job of setting these trailers up to where they're very, very functional. You can take a lot of people with you. People can be comfortable. When you get to where the slide out is, where I'm standing, I mean, there is a massive amount of room right here. You know, you get the full dinette and the slide. So, you know, that easily can seat 4 people there. You've got the sofa to seat. You can be in the kitchen making things, and again, you're not having to kind of shuffle around each other. I mean, there's plenty of room in this layout, and a very well equipped layout. You know, big refrigerator, dual sinks, 2-burner cooktop with a cover on it, microwave. I mean, again, you're just getting a lot of really nice amenities in this trailer. We did do a couple add-ons in this trailer. Usually this TV right here is standard on this setup, but up in the nose here we added a second TV for you. That way if somebody's up here and these folks down here, I mean, you can watch dual TVs. And like I mentioned about this layout, this is really cool, is this is a jackknife style couch that folds down. So again, we can make this into a bed and then we can drop the dinette into a bed as well. So again, sleeping a lot of people and comfortable in this trailer. Another thing we upgraded to is a 10-gallon hot water heater rather than the 6. There's pros and cons to them. I always use the example of pots. You have a small pot of water and a large pot of water. Your small pot, your 6-gallon, will heat up a lot quicker than the big pot, your 10-gallon. But then when you have that 10-gallon heated up, you have a lot more water readily available to you rather than the 6. So there are pros and cons. We opted to go with the 10 here. You know, you'll need to kick your hot water heater on maybe a few minutes earlier than you would if it was a 6, just to heat that water up. But then you're going to have 10 gallons available to you, whether you're washing any dishes or taking a shower type of a scenario. So, and then behind me is your bathroom here. Good sized bathroom. I mean, you know, with this size of a trailer and what we did here in the living quarters, we're not really skimping back here in this bathroom area. I mean, you have a bathroom vanity. You can stand in front of it and get ready. That you're not going to be straddling that toilet. And then also you're going to get your radius shower along with a nice sized closet back there as well. And with that skylight in that shower, you know, you get a lot of natural lighting in that bathroom, but then also you get a little bit more headroom. And then you also have a pass-through door that's going to go into the tack room, which I'll show you when we get around to that, because we've done some cool things back there. You can use that tack room as almost like a mud room when you're, you know, if you're up hunting, kicking off dirty clothes, dirty boots, something like that, and then you can hop into the shower there. This trailer is equipped. We've gone in and we put a portable remote start Onan 4500 watt generator on this trailer. So it's not a true on board, but it is a portable. It is a roof mount, but you can start it with a remote in here, and that generator will be able to run everything in this living quarters for you. You know, run the AC, run your microwave, run all your lights, everything like that. So that's a nice little thing that we've done on this trailer as well. You do have a retractable screen door here, so that way you can close that all off if you want to the living quarters, kind of get some fresh air, have it open. Another option that we went ahead and did is this is an electric awning, and then we put exterior speakers in it. So this is a great place for you to entertain out here. You can listen to some music, get that awning out, get out of the sun, and just kind of relax and hang out here. One other thing we did is this is the sport package that we optioned for here. You'll notice the frameless windows. You'll start to see a lot more on trailers nowadays with those frameless windows. They've become extremely popular, and they just give a nice finished, clean look to these trailers. We've run the extrusion, aluminum extrusion, the length of this trailer on both sides. Just gives a little bit more strength to the trailer itself. You get the sport package decals on there. And then we did a spread axle on this trailer. And the reason why we did a spread axle on this is, you know, this is, like I mentioned, it's almost 34 foot on the floor, about 42 foot nose to tail. And we opted to put the 17 5-inch wheels and tires. But also, these are 18-ply J-rated tires. I mean, you have some significant tires and running gear underneath this trailer. And then by doing that spread, you actually can distribute weight a little bit more evenly. This trailer is going to pull a little bit better. It's going to pull almost like a triple axle, but we're not having to worry about that third axle when we're turning, as far as putting a lot more pressure on the sidewall of the tires, the hubs, the axles themselves. So that's a nice little feature right there. But again, we really like those big heavy duty tires on there. And then we opted to put, because of you potentially hauling toys and maybe during some colder months hauling, we put the plexiglass in there. So It's not going to be a complete airtight 100% seal, but it will keep a lot of that air and moisture out of that stall area. And we like doing the tinted plexiglass just because it is also, you know, that sun's not directly, if we go with a clear option, it's not directly hitting the animals, warming up that stall area, keeping it a little bit cooler. Now as we get to the stall area on this trailer, you know, this is a 14-foot stall. It does have a center cut gate in it. That front compartment is 6 feet and the rear is 8 feet. But as you can see, you open that up, so you've got the ability, like I mentioned, haul horses, haul livestock, and any of your toys. There's that vortex lining I mentioned up underneath. Again, gives a lot of strength to the trailer, and again, there's not as much echo in this trailer. And the other cool thing that you get on these Logans is you get their self-draining floor. So underneath here are aluminum planks run the length of the trailer. They're covered in vortex lining, and then you have this porous sure grip floor. It's a rubber floor. Liquid, urine, whatever it is, it spreads out, goes through that top layer, in between that whiz-proof flooring, which is those aluminum planks underneath there, and out the trailer it goes. So it keeps this, in my opinion, keeps the stall area a lot cleaner because you get rid of all that right away, and it's so easy to clean. But if you've watched any of my videos, I talk about it time and time again, and I've demonstrated how it works with kind of a bucket of water. But there's your aluminum planks underneath that floor, and here's your gaps where the liquid's going to come out. But with that vortex lining on those planks as well, urine never makes contact with that aluminum. So, you know, Logan has taken the steps to make these floors be able to last a long time, and it is so dang handy just to be able to hop in there, not wrestle mats, power wash it out. And again, it's going to keep it just cleaner as it is. And like I mentioned, for those of you that have toys, if you want to, you need a rear ramp. We can remove the rubber bumper, attach a rear ramp to this trailer over these dual 50/50 doors, and then you can load your toys. So that's some things we can do after the fact on these trailers. And then up top, you can see over to the right, there's that portable gin up there. Again, an Onan 4500 watt remote start. But we went ahead and put the box up there for you, and there is a pigtail up there that plugs in, so it will power that living quarters. You're not having to mess with running a cord up there. That's already, that step's already been taken care of. And then ahead of that platform is a hay rack up there, a sheeted hay rack. So again, you can haul some feed with you, some other miscellaneous items. But I really like that deck on the back because you can stand on that deck and load and offload if you need to. And then you have your ladder going up there. That's a bolt-on ladder, but it makes it really easy getting up on and off that roof there. You'll notice this guy kind of sticking out right here. This is for our center cut gate. That is a slam latch in there, so you can release that slam latch out here. And then we mentioned a little bit in that bathroom, that pass-through door going into the tack room. So here we have what we call a mid-tack, or it's almost more of a pie-shaped tack room that we're going to have on this trailer. And then you'll notice there is an additional pass-through door that's going to go into that stall area. So you can kind of move between this whole trailer, load space, mid-tack, and then into the living quarters by having those dual man doors there. And then you've got a 4-tier swing out saddle rack, so it's very easy getting saddles on and off. There's plenty of hooks in there. We put a couple shelves on that back wall for some additional storage. And then behind that saddle rack, there is actually a corner water tank as well. So if you are hauling some horses and stuff like that, it's very easy for you to fill up some buckets, carry some water for them. Then you're not having to tap into your freshwater tank on the trailer itself before you leave. On the door, you got your 4-tier blanket bars and then a brush tray as well for some additional storage. And you can tell that we're big fans of fold-up steps around here. We really like those. It's just so convenient getting in and out of trailers, whether it's the living quarters step, tack room, for instance, on this trailer. We really like incorporating those. Those are just really small add-ons that make these trailers really easy and function extremely well for you. And we have the slide out, so you can see it out there. Again, frameless windows between up in the gooseneck, the slide, tack door. Again, it just gives a nice look to it. And again, that extrusion that we brought forward, again, we've incorporated on the slide. So again, it gives it more strength and just gives a nice finished look to this trailer. So again, if you're looking for a really versatile trailer, we talked about it again, about those stock combos and what they do from the standpoint of just being able to, you being able to haul a lot of different items, animals, and then again, this is a step further with the living quarters itself. We do have this trailer here that just arrived. We also have a Logan with a 12-foot short wall available. We can build you whatever you want if you want to go a custom route, but we like having a couple of these trailers on hand because they've been such good sellers. And again, people love them because of everything they can do with them. Maybe they can consolidate from 2 to 3 trailers down to 1 in these type of instances. So if you are interested in this trailer, I'll give you the stock number. It is 5N 200 721. It is a 2020 Logan Coach Select 14-foot short wall stock combo living quarters. So if you're interested in this one or anything else we have in inventory, give us a call. Anybody on the sales team can help you out. Our number is 303-684-3400. Again, my name's CJ with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.